Alright, this is a weekly reading for Cancer the Crab. And this is number 6 on the countdown. A little different from the other weeklies. This is the 7 card draw instead of the 6, and it's the 20 playlist instead of, the variations. So, let's see. Let's do 3 songs from the playlist. Snow, Can't Get Enough. Nat King Cole, Bile Note, and then we have Hoobastank, Running Away. The rest of the songs I will list in the description below. So you can vibe out, you can pick 1 or 2 songs to listen to, whatever the case. You can do that at your own, at your own pace or your own devices. So we have the first question, which is your week as a whole. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse is too slow to act, is a wet blanket, Han, no fun, waits too long, works too hard, all work, no play. You don't get things done, you're kind of stagnant. You could also be kind of like waiting on something else. But it's kind of like you're going at a snail's pace to like the inevitable, if that makes sense. You kind of could be unmotivated, stuff like that. So it's a very Aries Taurus energy, but it's not like a driving force. It's kind of like you're trotting along, you're kind of dragging your feet, you kind of, you're getting a few things done, but you're not getting major things done, if that makes sense. Alright, so we get to number 2, which is something unexpected that will arise. We have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a Prince Charming, true love, knight in shining armor, loving intentions, trustworthy partnerships. So this is a Libra Scorpio energy. You could be following your heart towards something. This could have been a eureka moment. This could be a kind of, hey, I should be doing this instead of this. Finding your inspiration from the bullshit, basically. So you're kind of like, I'm gonna do this instead of this because this looks a whole lot better than this bullshit that I'm living in. So you're kind of reevaluating. So we have number 3. How can you stay grounded and balanced? We have the 3 of Cups in reverse. The 3 of Cups in reverse is you overlooking the negative. You don't want to rock the boat. You or associates party too much. So this is a Cancer Mercury. So this is kind of, it's kind of like having fun, but it's like work related. So this is kind of like, there's no good times to be had. This is kind of like partying for the sake of partying. So it's like you could be out with friends just like trying to let loose because like stuff's just hard. Like you just want to like have a minute to yourself. That's basically what this feels like. This is like everybody else is drinking and you're just in the corner just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Like, I don't fucking like these people. What are you fucking talking about? But yeah, it's kind of like, one of those energies. It's like you don't like people that you're around or something like that. Like, it could be a karmic situation too, where it's just like, it always seems like you're like stuck holding the bag. They could be doing all this stuff and you're kind of like paying the bills on it and you're like, this kind of sucks. This is boo-boo. Like, I don't want any more of this shit. And then we have important emotion you will feel this week. I have the Devil in reverse. The Devil in reverse is violence and abuse, psychological torture, cruel intentions destined for nothing positive. Addiction problem. But there's no bondage here. This is like, this is Capricorn energy. But this is in reverse. This is kind of like you fighting your way out of like a codependent thing. And you literally have to be like violent, abusive kind of to get out of a situation. And psychological torture is kind of what is known as mental abuse. It's kind of like you're self-sabotaging is what you're doing, and you're allowing somebody to come into your personal thing. It's like Eleanor Roosevelt said, nobody can make you feel inferior without your consent. So you're kind of like, I'm getting out of here, like, just bust down the door, I'm out. Like, y'all need to get it together. Like, you're getting to that point. So something that will inspire you. Something that will inspire you is 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is a return to education or study, planning for the future, an increase in skill or ability. This is a Taurus in Saturn. So Taurus and Saturn is, it's kind of like, it's when your mother tells you the truth, but it doesn't have to be a mother. It could be like a trusted friend that gives good advice. But it's like, it's somebody that's like, oh hey, you need to do this, this, and this, or you need to like have some time to yourself and just relax. It's that type of energy, and you're kind of, just enjoying it. And it's called the harvest for a reason. It's kind of like you work so hard, you need to take a day off, do some self, cleansing, self-relaxing, watch your favorite movie, eat your favorite snacks, tell your friends you'll meet them up later in the week. But you're not allowing anybody to hurt your vibe. So you're just enjoying your harvest, what you worked so hard to achieve. And then we have number 6. How your spirit guide speaks to you this week. We have the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is getting what you want despite having bad motives. Confidence to go for what you want. An attempt at a goal. So this is boundaries. So you're kind of, you know what your boundaries are with somebody, but with others, it's kind of like free reign at this point. But the ones that you have boundaries with, you're not really telling them what your main scheme is. There's some type of plan, there's some type of scheme, and I believe that you're kind of going away from a karmic cycle. That's kind of not panning out, you're kind of doing all the work, and they're kind of like benefiting. So you're kind of getting away from them. This is an Aquarius moon. If you ever thought of an Aquarius moon, it's probably a star, because they are the star card, and the moon as a Pisces energy. So it's very hopeful, but there's a lot of secrets, you know what I mean? So you're hopeful about your own secrets, and that's kind of what I'm seeing. So you might have like very good intentions with your secrets that you're not telling anybody, but you kind of want to like relax, you kind of want to work, and you kind of want to, stay on top of your own workload. You don't want things getting away from you, but you're kind of watching, waiting, you're kind of like getting ready for something. But it's all in like good time, you know what I mean? And that's what the Aquarius moon feels like. There's boundaries, there's work, there's hope involved, there's a lot of secrets involved. So, how to best support yourself this week is number 7. And it's the Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse is an unwanted pregnancy, a girl when you want a boy, love but no money, lack of progression, overindulgence. So there's no love around in this current moment in your life. You could probably feel like it's just aimlessly working. Or you could just be planning and coming up with a plan. Because I do believe in the last couple weeks it's been like the Hanged Man, and then there was like some others in the other type of readings I do. But like you were in the planning mode for so long, and then you went into like Justice, and then you went back to the Hangman, and then you went to the Hermit. So, and then you went to the Chariot, which was interesting. But the energies of the major arcana is like the overall readings, and that's what I draw from. I kind of put my conclusion there. So it's going to be Water Autumn. So this could have been a very short type of thing, or it could be somebody that's a water sign. It could be autumn related under some degree. And this could have been when you were planning to. But it refers to water and autumn to some significance. So, anyway. Cancer, whatever happens in this thing that you're going through, I hope it all happens for the best. It seems to be a lot of stuff going on. You seem to be working really hard. And getting things pretty much to where they are tangible. You probably aren't getting too many things done because I don't believe that your main focus is work, if you know what I mean. But I do feel like you're working towards something, and that's why the Knight in Pentacles is in reverse in your first card. So, anyway, whatever the case is, I hope it all goes well. And if you like this reading, leave a like. And, you know, I wish you the best. Anyway, I have no idea what I'm going to do for tomorrow. For the 13th, it would be number 5. But we will cross that bridge when we come to it. And I will see you in the next reading, alright? Bye now.